This is the first retreat for the committee since inauguration last year. Over 70 members are in attendance to chart the way forward on issues bordering on Nigeria's constitution. The Executive Secretary, Policy and Legal Advocacy Center, Clement Nwankwo, in a speech noted that collaboration with both houses of the National Assembly will go a long way for a hitch-free constitution review. He listed areas to prioritize to include electoral reform, hence the need for a committee to work towards ensuring enough signature for the passage. Women participation in governance, local government autonomy was also not left out.
Areas already outlined by the committee that intends to be prioritized, especially electoral reform and others, and I know that Deputy Speaker would be speaking to some of these issues. I know also that there's a lot of anxiety to see that the committee, Mr. Deputy Speaker, is able to point to a specific signature item that it passes.
In his goodwill message, representative of the Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, Sam Wardock, said the UK have so far invested £50 million in Nigeria's democratic process. He said for the UK, issues of concern include the implementation of the Not Too Young to Run Act and women participation in politics, which he said must reflect the safety and well-being of the Nigerian people.
It's like the participation of women that Clement just mentioned. We know the role of women in politics has huge potential. It can be absolutely transformative.
In his opening address, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, who doubles as the chairman of the committee, Idris Wasi, said time is of the essence to ensure electoral reform is worked on to improve on the country's electoral system. Judicial reform, local government reform, education, state creation, and a special constituency for women should be created in Nigeria.
Other side of the divide that we're looking, or other side of the mirror that we're looking at, is that in other climes, what they did was to create special constituencies for the women. And I think that also could be achieved in Nigeria.
Professor Dakas is the lead consultant. He is particular about the electoral reform to take the lead. He advised the lawmakers to also prioritize free, compulsory, and universal basic education as a right. But to achieve these, 288 members of the House needs to vote in support of the bill.
Even where you seek to introduce a new right in Chapter 4, in this case, the right to free, compulsory, and universal basic education, you will need forfeits.
So will you be considering this proposal in the light of sole reason of defect in qualification in line with Section 131 or in line with Section 137?
Taking the interest of the electorate at heart remains the focal point of discourse at this fora.